What is up, designers? I love design trends. I even took a teeny tiny crack at glassmorphism on this channel. Trends are awesome and they are so much fun. It's sort of like the industry's way of saying, hey, do you want to try something new? But I've noticed that some designers don't actually know how to use design trends effectively. So it's been a little while since glassmorphism made its huge comeback this year, and I wanted to take the time to make this video and reflect a little bit on, design trends in general. So sit back, let's talk about it. Before we jump into the video, I wanted to remind you to go ahead and subscribe for more videos about design. So, trends, you've heard of them: Skeumorphism, flat design, illustrations, content first design, soft design, Neumorphism, gradients, Bauhaus. There's Brutalism, there's even 3D. Okay, you get the picture. Everyone is always super duper eager to jump on a new trend, but I think what sets all the great designers apart are the ones that know how to use trends effectively to create timeless designs that actually last. My first tip is about the fundamentals. Too often, I've seen the absolute basics of visual design and UX completely ignored. And I get it, there's a new trend and we're excited to use it. But I cannot stress enough how important it is to still keep in mind things like contrast, hierarchy, and visual balance in your work. While you're designing visual elements with these trends, try to audit your work while keeping these basics in mind. At the end of the day, you're a designer, not an artist, and I feel like we forget this sometimes. My second tip is simple. It's all about moderation. That's it. Just resist the urge to overdo it. With a new trend, try treating it like a color accent. Use it sparingly. I like using food as an analogy because designers are always hungry for some reason. So imagine this trend is like a spice in your cabinet. Don't overpower your design. A chef doesn't just dump an entire bottle of black pepper into a dish, do they? I guess that would be kind of gross. They just sprinkle on a little dash of it to taste. It's the exact same with design. Okay, let's take glassmorphism as an example. My favorite application so far is the designcode.io website. It's clear here that the designer masterfully understood the fundamental elements of glassmorphism, and they used it to excellent effect. Chef's kiss. And my third and final tip is kind of tricky to explain, but I'll do my best. I think of it like paraphrasing and not copying. So let's look back at the example that I just talked about, the absolutely fantastic Design Code website. By looking at this website, I can guess that the designer didn't just copy and implement this trend. They truly understood the core elements of glassmorphism and why it works. So the next time that you spot a new trend or any kind of visual style, break it down into its core elements. You know what? Let's do this right now for glassmorphism. Step 1, blurry transparency. Step 2, a colorful or a patterned background so that it highlights that blur. And step 3, multiple layers. And you can do this for literally any trend. Just break it down to its core elements. No shade, but if you don't actually understand what you're designing and why it works, there will always be something that's just a little bit off with your design. So paraphrase and don't copy. Oh, and understand the fundamentals. All right, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and tell me all about your thoughts on design trends in the comments below. I love responding to your comments. I will see you in the next one.